welcome to a special episode of the BoneCoach Show where today I'm flying solo. I've done many interviews with different experts in different areas to help us improve our health, our bones. And today I decided I was going to take a little bit of a different approach. And it's not going to be too long, so stick with me as I talk about one of the things that's been something I've worked very hard, very passionately on for many years now at this point, and have developed an entire team around helping people with osteoporosis build stronger bones and make progress and make improvement and just see improvements in their health and just live their best, most active, happiest lives. And that is about our program called the Stronger Bone Solution. Now, this program is a program that teaches a 3-step process: identify and address root cause issues of bone loss, nourish your body, your bones, get to the point where you're actually absorbing your nutrients and getting all the healthy inputs that your bones need to become stronger. And also the third step is building, making sure you're providing the stimulus that your bones need in a way that's safe and effective and actually helping you move the needle and move in the right direction for stronger bones and an active future with the people you love most. So that is what this entire program covers. And the reason I wanted to talk about it today is because I haven't ever really come on here and talked externally about our programs before. I'm always interviewing other people and experts or speaking on hundreds of summits and podcast interviews. And I figured today I'd just let everybody know we have a program that's helped many people at this point. It's available now to you. You can apply to take part in this program. And I want to make sure you understand what it is and how it can help you on your journey to stronger bones. So let's start with me. I'm Kevin. A lot of people know me as BoneCoach. If you're subscribed to the podcast or you're listening to this, you probably already know that by now. But we've helped a lot of people with osteoporosis. We have over 250,000 people in our community at this point. We average bringing in about 500 to 1,000 people a day right now into our community. And I love seeing the impact we're making. I know this is important to people. And I love that we're on the leading edge of helping people get to the root of the issues and actually make progress and improvement. And we have over 10,000 people at this point that have come through these programs. And we have an entire team that is built around helping people with osteoporosis. So we have over 25 people on our team. Many of those people are credentialed experts that have been in their fields for 10, 20, 30 plus years. A lot of clinical experience, a lot of research behind their belts, intimately familiar with osteoporosis and the health conditions that surround it. And we just take people by the hand and walk them through a process. And we also have a team of coaches that work with people with osteoporosis every single day in over 1,500 cities around the world. And we have a live customer support team with 6 full-time team members and a live customer support phone number. So even for people who are like, gosh, I'm not sure if I can do an online program, I'm not really tech savvy, I hear that all the time. You don't have to be. We've got the people that can help you get the right plan in place and make it a really easy experience for you. And we've just over the years, every single year, one of the things that we continually do is we take feedback from the people that come through, we solicit that feedback, and we just ask them, how can we make this a better experience for you? And we also have a head of client success who pays attention to all these things. And then every single year, we just continue to improve the program. So, and all the people that are in the program, every year we roll out the newest, latest version. We send that to you. And every single year you get the newest, latest version. We just rolled out the newest, latest version of this last program, Stronger Bone Solution 3.0. It just rolled out in January 2024. We invested over 6 figures in this last year's update alone. We have people that came in this program 4 years ago that are still getting the newest, latest version. So if you're coming into those programs, if you're applying for the programs, which you can apply for them at bonecoach.com/apply for the Stronger Bone Solution program, bonecoach.com/apply. You go there, you fill out a little questionnaire. We'll help you understand which program might be the right fit for you based on your needs, based on your budget. So just go through, answer the questions. You'll hear back from us pretty quickly after you apply, to let you know if your application is approved and what we think would be the best way to help you if it is. So That's the whole process for application. That's how our team is structured and set up. And we have different levels of this Stronger Bone Solution program. So we have basic self-guided program. This is great for people that are like, hey, just tell me what to do. Give me the plan. I'll go do it all by myself. If you hear that and that's you, the Stronger Bone Solution, Thrive Blue program is what we call that. That's going to be a fantastic program for you. But if you are somebody who says, yeah, tell me what to do, give me the plan, help me understand all the issues around lab testing, root cause issues, diet, nutrition, nutrient absorption, gut health, exercise, hormones, all the other nuanced areas of bone health, most people just don't understand and their doctors don't have time to educate them on. We're going to teach you all of that stuff. And if you want additional support, coaching, accountability, community, working directly with a team who really understands this and who really understands where people are at when they're coming in. And if they just want to work with experts, again, a lot of our team members, they've got 10, 20, 30 plus years of experience in their respective fields of women's health, of hormones, of gut health, of lab testing, of diet nutrition for stronger bones, of exercise and physical therapy for osteoporosis, of stress reduction and sleep improvement. We've got all these experts also that are available to you if you want higher levels of coaching, support, and guidance. So that's all available for you. And the reason why I'm talking about this program, the Stronger Bone Solution, is again, some people are in our community or ecosystem, and they may not have heard me talk about it before, or you may have been listening to this podcast and you're like, wow, this is helpful. I know my bones are important to me. I know they're more than just this static structure that carries me through life. They're I need to preserve and strengthen the structure that's going to carry me to an active future. And if you realize you want help with that, there's help, right? We have a program specifically for that. Or if you're somebody who has been told you have osteopenia or osteoporosis, and you don't feel like you're able to make progress with your doctors, and you don't feel like they're really giving you enough information to get the answers you need to make meaningful progress, we've got a program. We'll help you. We'll make sure you know how to have those conversations with your doctors. We'll teach you workarounds to really get the information you need and to start building habits around the things that are going to help you achieve the results that you're seeking. And then the other part of this that I think is important to talk about is it doesn't have to consume your entire life. A lot of people think that, gosh, I'm so busy. I'm caregiving, I'm traveling, I'm doing whatever. You're working full time. You just feel like you have a really busy schedule right now. Making progress with your health and your bones, it doesn't have to consume your whole life. There are ways to make small improvements. If you've got even 2 hours a week, you can start making meaningful improvements in your health. And we can teach you how to make the modifications, the adjustments, and tweaks for that. So again, if you want and need help on your journey to stronger bones, go to bonecoach.com/apply. I will link to this in the show notes too, by the way. But go to bonecoach.com/apply. And do exactly what tens of thousands of people have done in the past, which is apply for this program. Now, not everybody makes it through the application process. You'll see how that goes. But if you apply, you get approved. We'll help you understand what we think would be good options for you within your budget, and we'll help provide the guidance that you need to get the right plan in place. And I know a lot of people go through this process and they're frustrated because they go to their doctor. And then they just are told, hey, take calcium, take vitamin D, go for a walk. Here's this bone medication. We'll see you in 2 or 3 years for your next bone density scan. That is woefully inadequate. You've probably heard me say that before. It's woefully inadequate. There's so much more that you can do right now. And you don't have to wait 1 or 2 or 3 years for your next bone density scan to know that you're making progress and improvement. So in the near term, we can look at what I would call leading indicators of success. We can see people improving their energy, reducing their stress, getting better, deeper, more restful sleep, seeing improvements in dry skin, brittle fingernails, hair, all those things can start to improve. If you've had resolution or digestive issues for a long time, you can see resolution in those issues or improvements in those issues in weeks to months. So these are like leading indicators that you're starting to move in the right direction. We'll monitor these. We'll look at these. Other indicators of improvement would be objective markers like bone turnover markers. So we can actually look at lab values too and start to see improvements in those. Is bone resorption coming down, bone formation coming up, and the ratio between the two improving? These are objective markers that we can look at in the near term to see that you're starting to move in the right direction. And then longer term lagging indicators of success would be you start to see improvements in your bone density, your bone quality, your bone strength. We see this all the time. Sometimes it could also be stability, right? Somebody's been losing bone for a long time. Sometimes stability is the win. But we see plenty of people that go on to improve their bone density, their bone quality, their bone strength. It's absolutely possible. And one of the questions people ask a lot is, can I actually do that without medication? You can build bone density, improve bone quality, improve bone strength without medication. That is absolutely possible. Now, the changes that people see in certain periods of time, it's important to manage expectations. Bone remodeling, it's a slow process. It doesn't happen overnight. There are no quick fixes or magic cures or things like that. But if you address the underlying issues, you monitor the markers, you make improvements in the diet, nutrition, the stress, the sleep, the hormones, the exercise, all that kind of stuff, and all the other pieces, the nuanced pieces of bone health that most people don't understand, you can absolutely make improvements, and we can see that over time. Now, when people finish our programs, so our programs last anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And once people finish those programs, it's not like you just fall off and never hear from us again. You will actually, we'll keep you in our ecosystem. If you're in our higher level programs, you'll stay in that community monitored by coaches. And once you graduate, we're going to send you reminders. We're going to send you reminders of, hey, have you done this? Are you still doing these things? Hey, here are some new helpful recipes, or here's some new research that we think would be really important for you. Or don't forget to do these things, right? And that's really helpful long-term. So we still have a pulse on how are things going? How are we monitoring progress and making sure you've got everything you need to reach your goals, which is so important. So again, I wanted to make sure you knew about the BoneCoach Stronger Bone Solution Program. Again, 250,000 people in our community, over 10,000 people have come through these programs, over 25 different team members that are credentialed experts in their respective fields. We've got a whole team of coaches that work with people with osteoporosis every single day. And we've got a live customer support team with a live customer support phone number to help people that you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to be tech savvy, and you don't have to have all the time in the world. We can help you make progress within your schedule and within your means and needs. So apply over at bonecoach.com/apply. And I want to see you active and healthy and thriving and living your best possible life. And because you deserve all the things that you've worked so hard to achieve. And I want you to have all those bucket list adventures and places and travel. And I want you to be running with your kids and your grandkids. And I want you to be able to keep playing pickleball or going hiking and not have to worry every single day, am I doing the right things for my health and for my bones? You can just feel confident that you're doing the right things. That's what I want for you. I don't want you to have to worry every day about fracture or injury or ending up in, this is a big one I hear from people. I don't want to end up in a wheelchair. I want to maintain my independence. I don't want to be a burden on other people in the future. And I don't want to give up all the things I love. Part of what I see with people is that part of their identities are wrapped up in their activity too. I've been so active my entire life, and I want to keep being that way. I want that for you too. So make sure you do the things now to preserve and strengthen the structure that's going to carry you to an active future. The decisions you're making today, they're not just for 3 months from now, they're for 10, 20, 30 years from now too. And it's so, so important to think about that. And the last note, or one of the last notes I want to make before we close this out, is it's important to do what we need to do for us, right? A lot of times what I find is people especially women, put themselves on the back burner for everybody else. They take care of everyone else before they take care of themselves. They take care of their kids, their friends, their family, their spouses, partners, significant others, their community. They're out serving. They're doing good in the world for other people. And then they come last. And so it is important to understand and realize that if you want to be there for those people in the future, you have to be there for yourself now. And if you don't, you're not going to be able to serve. You're not going to be able to be there and be active and living a healthy, joyful life with those people. So I'm so passionate about this. I want you to get the right plan in place for you. And then once you get the right plan in place for you, this is a great blessing that we have in our lives, is we then can become the shepherd for other people in our lives. You can become the person that turns and passes on your knowledge and all the things you've learned to your kids, your daughters, your other people in your family that you know may be affected by the health of their bones or other health conditions that need resolution. Your grandkids, laying a good, healthy, strong foundation from a young age. You can have a hand in that now. So that's only what that's going to do for them is building that strong, healthy bone foundation from a young age. It's going to help them add on an extra 10, 20, 30 years of good quality life to the end. And that's exactly what we want to. So it's about you living better and healthier and happier longer. And it's also about the people that you can teach and influence and help them understand how to live their best, healthiest, most vibrant lives in the future too. So I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little passionate about that, especially being somebody who's got 2 young kids, but it is such a blessing for me to be able to pass on that knowledge to my kids as well. And I want the same for you. So again, bonecoach.com/apply. Apply for that Stronger Bone Solution program. We'll help you understand the right program for you, your budget, your needs. And again, bonecoach.com/apply. Apply for the Stronger Bone Solution, and let's get you confident in stronger bones for an active future with the people you love most. I'm Bone Coach Kevin Ellis. I'll see you soon.